In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys some facts about starting a clothing brand and maybe help motivate and inspire you to start your own business. We'll start right after this intro. What's going on, guys? Mark here from ITAK Clothing, and I'm here to help you guys by sharing what I learned when I started my clothing brand. So if you guys are interested in starting a side hustle or just want to know a little bit more about selling t-shirts, consider subscribing. Now, what's good, everybody? I know it's been a minute since I uploaded anything here on this channel, and I just want to say thank you again for all the continued support for all these years. First off, I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy, especially during these trying times. I decided to start sharing my experiences here on this channel about starting a t-shirt business, more so on creating a brand and growing your social media. Some of you guys probably want to start selling t-shirts for a side hustle, or maybe you want to be your own boss and you're interested in creating a brand for yourself or advertising your own school. Well, I decided to create some videos that will help you guys with this stuff as a way of giving back. So if you've been following and supporting ITAK or brand new to this channel, consider subscribing. Now, if you're new to this channel, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I've owned a clothing brand inspired by FMA, or Filipino martial arts, that started back in 2013 called ITAK, which stands for Inspired to Attain Knowledge. Now, it wasn't easy, which comes to no surprise. This is hard work. Not going to sugarcoat it anything, this is hard work. And like anything else in life, your success are defined based on your efforts. A lot of people don't see the behind the scenes that happens when starting your own clothing brand. Especially when you're barely starting out, you're pretty much a one-man army. You have to learn a lot of stuff that covers the creativity and the business side. Now, you'll be in charge of the designs, the marketing and advertising, the social media, the legal stuff like taxes, licenses, and accounting. There's a lot of things to cover, and if you don't know anything about these areas, then you have to put in the work and learn each one of them. Learn how the business industry works, terminologies, and negotiating. You are the CEO of this brand and you're in charge of everything. Now, as the second thing that I want to tell you is there will be a lot of sacrifices, especially when you have a 9-to-5 job and you want to start a clothing brand on the side. You have to be good at time management, prioritizing, and being organized. Figure out the best time in your day to do what you need to do for your business. You might have to wake up early and knock some stuff out before you work, or stay up late to focus on this after work. And if you're a family man like myself, you need to start prioritize your responsibilities and sneak it when you can. Now, you have to sacrifice your time. You have to sacrifice not going out with your buddies on the weekends. You have to sacrifice your sleep. Now, the third thing that I'm going to tell you is you will need a good amount of capital, which is the startup money before you start your business. Don't get the misconception that you can start a clothing brand with just $100. Now, you also don't need a lot of investment to start a brand, but what I've learned is you need a decent, realistic amount. This is where you're doing your research and planning comes in. All the legal stuff like business licenses and registrations cost money, and especially if you're not artistic like me, you have to get someone to create designs for you for logos and other designs you want to put on the t-shirts. If you're going to go outsource your printers, that's going to cost money too. Now, this is where your research comes in. You don't necessarily have to spend tens and thousands of dollars for your clothing brand to be successful, because even the ones who invested big lump sum of money on their clothing brand, they can also lose it all, and vice versa. You can invest $1,000 to $2,000 and be on your way if you spend it wisely. Now, the fourth thing that I'm going to tell you is there will be a lot of struggles in the first 3 to 5 years, and maybe even more. Like I said, this is a lot of hard work. And if you think the brand will blow up overnight, you're greatly mistaken. Think about it like this. You're applying for a new job at this great company, right? They promise you great benefits and a 6-figure salary. It's like a dream job, right? But you have to hustle and grind for the next 3 to 5 years because you're on probation, you're not getting paid, and anything you do wrong can put you in termination. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, but it's really not far from the truth. You have to hustle and grind for at least 3 to 5 years to see any traction with your brand, unless you get a miracle. And if you're not focused on building the brand, then you can easily fall off. And the last one that I'm going to give you guys is this. You're not going to learn everything in the beginning. As much research and planning you do before you start a clothing brand, there will be a lot of things you will come across that's brand new, and sometimes you have to deal with it right there and then. Especially when you start growing and becoming more well known, the demands are increasing for your products. You will have to learn more about the business stuff. Now, that's a lot of cold hard truths that could be discouraging that I just dropped on you guys. But if this is something you really wanted to do deep inside your soul, then all of the things that I just told you guys shouldn't matter. Starting a clothing brand or even any business is a lot of hard work. There's a lot of stuff that happens behind the scenes that nobody really sees. You have to sacrifice your time, money, and hope for the best. You're gonna fail numerous times, come across new problems, but then you learn how to get back up again. My advice for you guys, if you do decide on starting a clothing brand, is to take your time and enjoy the process. Don't jump the gun right away just because you saw the success that other people are making. You don't know how much the work they put in behind the scenes. And if you're not ready to put in that much effort, think about it first and think about it again. And if you're willing to jump the leap of faith, then enjoy the process. Because if this is what makes you happy, then all of the cold hard truths that I just told you, as much as discouraging it could be, it shouldn't affect or stop you from doing something that you really wanted to do. Well, that's it, guys. I'll be posting more videos on this topic in the future. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comment section below and I'll try to answer all of them, or I'll make a video on that topic. If you find this video helpful, make sure to hit that like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss any of the upcoming videos. Till next time, I'll see you on to the next one. Peace.